Yep, the nigga couldn't wait to bring her to the house. And I'm just like, what? What? So I'm looking at the camera and I see, Stoney get out of the Uber or whatever. Now Martin standing at the front door. She run up to Marlon, give him a hug, and then she fell. She fell on the ground. I don't understand how she fell on the ground, whatever. But she fell on the ground and she got up laughing, was just like, "Oh my God, she beat your ass, yo!" And then she starts touching on his face. He's like, "Man, chill out, chill out, chill out." She was like, "No," and she was just laughing. She was like, "She really beat your ass. Like, look at you." And Mara's like, "Get in the house, get in the house." And that's when she was laughing and she walked in the house. And then the neighbor across the street like yelled, and the old man across the street that thought that me and him was married was like yelling like, "Hey," he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And he ended up walking over there to talk to them or whatever. And then about like 5 minutes later, he came back, whatever, and went in the house. So I'm sitting there, I'm just like, this nigga couldn't wait to get Stony over there. I'm like, it at this point, I don't even care. Do your thing, big dog, do your thing. So I got off the camera and I'm like, whatever. I go finish try to get the house situated, like I'm unpacking and stuff. And then Marlon started blowing up my phone, like literally calling me. And I'm looking at my phone, I'm just like, nigga, you got a whole female over there right now. Why are you calling me? Like, boy, if you don't leave me the hell alone, like leave me alone. Get the fuck off my phone. Whatever. Leave me alone. I ain't answered. And then he ended up texting me. Key, can you answer the phone? Just answer the phone. Please, Key. I'm so sorry about yesterday. Just answer the phone. It's no way that you doing me like this. When you put your hands on me, you the one that put your hands on me, like literally going off. And I'm just like, I'm not about to answer this phone. Like, you got company. Enjoy your company. Like, leave me alone. Let me enjoy my space. Whatever. So I ain't answer the phone. Cause what I gotta talk to you for? We ain't got nothing to talk about. I done put my hands on you. We done crossed that line. Like that should be it. Like, leave me alone. So I ended up like for that day just putting my stuff together, like getting Jackson's room situated, getting Kaya and Carter's room situated. Knew that I had to buy a whole new bed for Carter because Marlon had really messed up his bed to where I couldn't even fix it. So I'm just like, now I gotta budget a new bed because I can't be just spending money willy nilly right now because it looks like I'm gonna have to buy a new car and I gotta put a deposit down for a car. And I'm just like, that is not something that I foresaw myself doing. I didn't budget any of this extra stuff, and I'm just like, I'm gonna make it happen though. I'm gonna make it happen. So the day goes by. I ended up seeing on the Vivid camera that Stoney had left, and it had sent me another lift alert that she was on her way or whatever. And I'm just like, he don't even realize that he be giving me other people's address. If I was that type of female that really cared about what the fuck he had going on or who the fuck he had going on, he be putting them in danger and don't even realize that he be putting them in danger. But it is what it is. Whatever. So next morning, music came to pick me up, pick me and the kids up. So, took the kids to school, went to work. And I was telling my coworker Talasia about, what was going on, like what had happened this weekend. And she is just laughing. She said, "I'm so glad you finally put your hands on that nigga. You needed to knock his ass out." I was like, girl, I was just so mad. I don't even know what happened. I'm just like, but Music mad about it. She was like, so he went there. Like he went there. It don't like Music, my dog. Like he cool people or whatever, but he went there. He don't need to be mad. Like Marlon got what he deserved. He got what he deserved. And I was like, yeah, I know. And we just, was talking about that. And then I ended up going back in my office and Music came, in the office to like talk, to like pretty much reassure me that me and him, like, we still good, whatever not. He was just like, look, what happened Saturday is what happened Saturday. Yes, I'm upset about it because I hate when you, put yourself in those situations. I hate it, but it happened. It's whatever. We cool. And I'm just like, I know we cool because you got on your Kiki 3000. And then he started laughing. He's like, but you smell me though. I was like, smell you? And then I smelled him, and then he had on the I call it the OG Music. The reason why I call it the OG Music because that's the cologne that he had on, when he first told me that he loved me. The cologne that he put on the hoodie when I, had the procedure done or whatever not. That was pretty much the cologne that solidified that was Music. So he had that cologne on. And from that moment forward, whenever I need a little bit of reassurance. Um, he'll put the cologne on as his way of letting me know like we good, whatever. So yeah, that. So after work, he ended up picking up the kids from school for me and then taking me home, asking me if I need anything before he headed back to his house. And I'm just like, nah, like everything's good, whatever. This went on for like a good couple of days. And Marlon was calling me. He was calling me, trying to get me to talk to him, but I'm just like, no, I'm not talking to him, whatever. So by day 3 of this, my sister called me to let me know that my grandma is not, she's refusing to eat. Like she's ready to go. She's ready to go. So she's not doing too well. So I'm just like, okay, all right, I'm gonna try to get down there, but I ain't got no car right now. So I mean, I'm working on some things. I'm gonna try to get down there because I was looking into cars and they was asking for 3,000, 4,000 down, and I'm just like, I don't have that. I literally just moved. I literally just like pretty much put 3,500 down just to for the deposit and the rent, and then that ain't even including like the U-Haul and to get the Georgia Power turned on and all this stuff. I'm just like, I don't have the extra bands to be putting down on a car. So I'm trying to scramble to figure out, what I could do or whatever. And in the midst of me scrambling, trying to figure out what I can do, I ended up answering Marlon's call. Because, like I said, he had been blowing me up for those last couple of days. And I'm just like, I don't feel like talking. I don't need to do this with this nigga. But at the same time, I'm like, he got the car. He got a car. I could use the car to go get, go see my people. Like go down there and see my people. Because I ain't got the extra money, the extra bread to be putting down on the down payment. So I answered his call. When I answered his call, he instantly went to apologize and saying that like he want to talk to me, face to face. We need to talk face to face. I'm like, well, I ain't got no car to be talking to you face to face. He's like, well, I can come there. I'm like, nah, I don't want you to come here. And I think it's some bullshit that you took the car. I'm like, it's really some bullshit that you took the car. He was like, no, it ain't no bullshit because it's my car. I'm like, but I make the payments on the car and we already had came to an agreement on the car. I get it that it's your car, like it's in your name, but I was making the payments on that car. And it's not fair that you took that car because you got upset. Like you broke the kid's bed. You was doing a lot and like, all I was trying to do was look out for you and look out for myself as well. He said, no, you was only concerned about yourself. I'm like, if I was only concerned about myself, I wouldn't have allowed you to come in my house. I wouldn't have allowed you to help. I wouldn't have said, hey, all right, yeah, we can drink. I can feed y'all, but let's go take this stuff back. I wanted to think of the priorities first over just getting drunk because I'm just like, money was involved and like money that I needed to save because my rent $2,000. He was like, well, just come over and we'll talk. I'm like, I'm not coming over today. I'm like, I'll think about it. I'll think about it because you've been doing your thing. He was like, what you mean I've been doing my thing? I was like, I mean, I've been seeing on the camera that like you've been having girls come in and out. He was like, you've been watching the camera. I'm like, I've been getting the alerts. I'm like, I saw Stoney come through, and then I saw that other lady that you said was on your roster that lived at our old apartment. She was one of the people on your roster, before me or whatever. Not the one you always invite to game night, but she never come to game nights when I'm there. Never would come to game nights when I'm there. But all of a sudden, like she want to come to the house, and then she brought her kids. I saw that she had like her teenage son and her teenage daughter there, like. And I was like, side-eyeing a little bit. He's like, what you side-eyeing it for? I'm like, no reason. No reason. He was like, well, I just want you to know, like, I rewashed the clothes in the washer and, I put it in the dryer for you. I got it folded up. And, Jackson got, his posters and stuff in the room. I was like, I'll come back and get that stuff. He's like, yeah, because I really want you to, like, have all your stuff. I don't want you to be missing out on stuff. I'm like, all right, I'll come and get that stuff. Maybe this weekend. Maybe I'll see, because I kind of do need to wash clothes because I don't have a washer and dryer yet. He said, yeah, you're welcome to come and wash your clothes, get the clothes, and then we can talk about the car. We can talk about the car. I'm just like, okay, we'll see. This is a start. This is a start.